with Drunken Jeff, who was as sober as a judge here last Friday night when he got the job done, and he's going to be hard to beat, I think. Spooky Dreams for Bruce Harpley, who I think has a birthday tomorrow, Bruce. He's got Spooky Dreams on the inside. As the green twinkling light and the arms receding get us away for race 6 at Wagga Wagga. Romantic Bliss was able to begin well from the centre of the line and is going to joust Drunken Jeff for the lead, and these two are declaring one another on early. Romantic Bliss wants the front. Drunken Jeff doesn't want to surrender, and they're off and away by 15 metres. On the inside, Spooky Dreams is third as Romantic Bliss gets its own way and crosses to lead. Up on the outside then raced Paulie Walnuts when they came into the lane, and they have gone out hard, so speed will temper off shortly. Now in behind them further back to Red Bank Harry, followed by Lady Warhol, and then the last collect, and last of all was Let Us Rain. They go past the judge in a fast lead of 39 and 1, and that speed was set because they jousted out of the arm, and Romantic Bliss got the better of Drunken Jeff after about 400 metres. And as they travel back to whence the assignment began, it's Romantic Bliss travelling up by 4 to 5 metres. In second placing was the favourite Drunken Jeff, and then the outside horse is Paulie Walnuts, who's moving up without the trail. On the peg line and 3 back was Spooky Dreams for B. Harpley, being followed forward by Red Bank Harry and then Lady Warhol, Let Us Rain, and last of all was the last collect in 32 and 4. They put the first quarter of the last mile astern, and Romantic Bliss is the pacemaker. Comes off the turn at the 1,000 metres. Did use a little bit of his petrol early, but has now been able to temper things a shade, and led by 3 metres. Paulie Walnuts went up on the outside second, and Drunken Jeff sat the leaders back third, the odds-on favourite. They're being followed then by Red Bank Harry, Spooky Dreams, Let Us Rain. Lady Warhol just pulling a shade second last, and the last collect was last of all. They've gone by the judge now in 31 and 6, and they've raced 64 for the half. This lead is going to be hard to round up despite working early, and Romantic Bliss took them inside of the 700 and went past the 6 by 4 metres. Red Bank Harry was flushed out 3 wide. Drunken Jeff is still held up behind the leader. Paulie Walnuts can go no further, and Spooky Dreams is going to try and get away from the marker, but he's run right up into a zip fastener, whilst further out on the outside the last collect, Romantic Bliss is still the one to beat. On his back I think he's danger, but he can't get out just as yet. Drunken Jeff, McRae is holding up on this leader. He's about to let the Jinder Pacer go. Romantic Bliss will enter the lane by 3. Now he's shushing him up. The handlebars go to the down, and Romantic Bliss leads. Drunken Jeff comes off his shoulder. They're being followed by Spooky. Romantic Bliss is gone. Here comes on the outside Drunken Jeff. Spooky Dreams is driving home late. They get to the line. I think Spooky got there. I think Spooky Dreams, desperately driven by Harpley, has possibly won on the inside from Drunken Jeff, who was there to win but might not have got the job done. Now for third, I'm not sure. Up there, Romantic Bliss folded late. Lady Warhol, the last collect. Red Bank Harry with Let Us Rain. And last of all is Paulie Walnuts. I think Spooky might have come quickly enough. It's very, very... One's got there. Yep, Spooky.